Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another season of Colts football. And today, it did not go our way. We lose 34-30 against the Denver Broncos. I did not watch the game live. I watched the highlights. But it seems like the defense sold and there were some crucial turnovers. Like Jason Bean. Jason Bean fumbled once. There's a lot of players. Jason Bean fumbled once and lost the ball, which was crucial because it was 27-24. Colts had the ball. We were coming back from like 27-17. We had the ball. We could have drove down and scored. And he fumbles the ball. They get another touchdown. Kind of puts the game out of the reach. But our starter, Anthony Richardson, came back today. He threw 2 for 4 for 25 yards. He averaged 6.2, and he also ran once for 1 yard. He only played two series, so we can't get much out of that. A lot of our QBs did not have a long time today, because we had 5 out. We had Richardson, Flacco, Ellinger, who is the preseason GOAT, Slovis, then Bean. Technically, Ellinger played the best out of any of them, but that's because it's the preseason. He went 5 for 6 for 80 yards and a touchdown. But technically, the best was Bean, 4 for 6, 51 yards and a touchdown for a QBR of 132. For rushing, Bean had like 3 rushes in a row, got a bunch of yards. But no one really rushed a lot. Hull, 8 for 16, he got a touchdown. Goodson, who was the guy who dropped the ball against the Texans, he ran 7 times for 15 yards, and he also got a touchdown. Taylor played like 1 drive. He got 2 runs. Our best receiver was Montgomery. He caught 2 for 45, but he was targeted 14 times. He had a long of 39s, and that's why. Mitchell, rookie, had 1 catch for 11 yards. Pittman was targeted once, but he did not catch a ball, so was Pierce. And then, of course, Josh Downs is injured right now, unfortunately, so he did not get to play either. For defense, Kenny Moore, he had a good game. He got 1 interception, 1 pass deflection. He also had a tackle. Although that interception was off of like a bobbled catch, it was still an interception, so good on him. We had 88 total tackles, 47 SOLs, 2 tackles for losses, 1 interceptions, and 6 pass deflections. Notice how we got no sacks. Okay. Latu in his first game had 2 tackles and 1 SOL. Like I said on the fumbles, Bean had that crucial game-losing fumble, basically, because we probably would have drove if he didn't fumble, and we could have taken the lead there. Everyone else forced fumbles or received fumbles. Abraham forced the fumble and received it. Groen forced the fumble but did not get it. Lamons did get the fumble, though. So, 2 fumbles, and we still lost. For punt returns, Gold did 1 for 9. Kick returns with the new special kickoff, Gold 5 for 138, his longest 49, and Flowers did 2 for 49 as well. For kicking, Matt Gay came in. He missed a field goal. He made another one. That field goal could have been crucial if he had made the other one. But for some reason, they had whoever this guy was, Spencer Schrader, come in and kick 2 extra points. I don't know who that guy is. I don't know why he was in. So hopefully Matt Gay's not injured somehow. Hope they just wanted to put in another kicker just to put in another kicker. That's weird. And then Sanchez punted 3 times. As long as 63. And he averaged 46. Go over here. I mean, they played Zach Wilson as the 3rd string. So they were pretty lucky that they got a guy on NFL experience who's played as an active NFL starter to play in the 3rd and 4th quarter. Very lucky of them. But Bo Nix, he played pretty well. He went 15 for 21, 125 yards. He averaged 6 yards and threw a touchdown. But Zach Wilson did technically play better than him, so who knows. Estime, Notre Dame player, ran 10 for 31 yards. Bo Nix ran 3 for 17. Their best receiver was Sutton. He caught 2 for 35. Smith was the one that had the interception on Ellinger. Was it Ellinger? Yeah, it was Ellinger who had the interception. Where was I at again? Oh, yeah. Someone got... Yeah, Ellis. He got a sack on... I could be wrong, honestly. I think he got the sack on Slovis. And then Tillman, he also got a sack. I don't know who he sacked, but he also got a sack. They had 2 sacks. We had 0. So that was not good. They had 3 tackles for losses, 2 pass deflections, and then 52 tackles and 32 SOLs. Long list of fumbles here. Cruel fumbled. Estime fumbled. They lost both. Wilson and Nix both fumbled. They did not lose theirs. Tillman forced the fumble, and Henningsen got the fumble. So, long list of fumbles there. They had a lot of kick returners. The best, it would be Virgil for 3 for 88, as long as 43. Bandy had 1 return for 1 yard. Lutz was a perfect 2 for 2, and a perfect 4 for 4. And Dixon punted 2 times for 49 yards. But here we see what was really the problem. The Broncos had the ball for 38 minutes. How do you let that happen? I don't know. When the Broncos had 12 drives, we had 11. I don't necessarily understand that. The Broncos had basically 80 plays. The Colts had 50. And obviously, the yards overplayed too. I don't know how this... If you were to just look at this, you wouldn't expect this game to be close. Because the Broncos had 410 yards. And the Colts had 283. Broncos had 4 red zone touchdowns, while the Colts had 3, while the Broncos had 6 red zone attempts to our 5. Of course, passing was close, 279 to 219. Completions weren't, 29 to 17. Attempts also weren't, 41 for 26. We had more yards per attempt, and we both had the same passing touchdowns, but they really got us on the rushing, 131 to 64. We didn't really have good backups. Jonathan Taylor was only in for 1 drive. Kind of sucks to miss Zach Moss. But we also had lots of attempts, too. They had 3 rushing touchdowns. We had 2. And then turnover. We technically win the turnover battle. But again, that was a crucial fumble. We lost the game off of that fumble for Jason Bean. Unfortunate. I still think Ellinger clears both, to be honest. But that's really all I have to say. Of course, it's just a preseason game. I'm not looking too hard into it, but close one. We'll bounce back next week. Try to get the preseason win, and I'll see you guys later.